What's going on YouTube? Carson Cruz here, and today we're going to go over the top 10 most overpriced cards in the auction house in NBA 2K19 Myteam. Some of you may be pissed off after watching this. Some of you might be excited because you have some of these players and you want to sell them while they're still going for a lot more than what they're worth. There are a lot of cards that you can get for super cheap on the auction house, as well as snipes going up every second. And so with that being said, let's go ahead, let's get into that number 10 player Amar'e Stoudemire. Let's get it. So coming in at the number 10 spot, we have Pink Diamond Amar'e Stoudemire. This Amar'e Stoudemire is going to be a 99 on offense, 97 on defense, come with 8 Hall of Fame badges, but none of these Hall of Fame badges are like really post scoring or, you know, great. Just he comes up short. Like the cards that are dated that were rare when they come out because people weren't opening the packs make it tough to see the value that they're actually going for today. And I know people are buying them because I've sniped several of them and resold them, but like this Amar'e Stoudemire, he has to have a shoe to get 95 defensive consistency. Means he's not going to be as good on defense. He's going to have a 90 if you just buy one without a shoe that does defensive consistency. This card's going to go run you anywhere from 25 to 35K at times. You can see there's a lot up for around the 30K mark. I bid on this one with the Weatherman for 14K. Later on today, I'm going to end up getting outbid on it. So yeah, I'll get my MT back. I would have bought it for that and yeah, resold it, but he just isn't that, his speed isn't that elite. The ball control and passing on the newer power forwards is so much better. He doesn't have the maximum Hall of Fame badges, so yeah. At number 9, we got Diamond Danny Granger, and I know this is so many people in the community's favorite card, or one of their favorite cards to use all year long until the Pink Diamond Danny Granger came out. And like, there's absolutely no reason to buy this card because the Pink Diamond is cheap. Like, why would you still be paying? Like, you'll see some snipes up here, obviously. I believe this card goes for around 25K MT, 30K MT, depending on what kind of shoe and badge setup it has. But like, if it doesn't have badges, and I wouldn't pay more than like 10 or 15K for it. It's just me, but yeah. I mean, you see here, 27K. That one's totally loaded up. It might be all right, but I'd rather spend 40K and get the Pink Diamond. Next up, we have, oh yeah, sorry. We go through here and look, you can see his price of this Pink Diamond. And that's the only reason why Danny Granger would ever make a list like this. Obviously, he's a super OP card. And even though I'm not like a huge base 11 fan, I know that if he gets hot and unlimited, especially this Pink Diamond, pocket, you can't stop him. That's it. So, and his defense isn't elite, but you know, this is what it is. So yeah. On to the next one. Number 8 is Pink Diamond Kobe Bryant. And I know some of you are probably shaking your head like, bro, what is wrong with you? But like, here's my problem with all of the greatest players to ever live. They actually don't get greatest player to ever live stats, badges, anything. It's like their 2K is trying to make as much money off of each of these players as possible because they have to pay for their licensing, they pay, you know, promotional fees, all those kind of things to be able to make these cards and use them in the game, pay the NBA teams and the NBA Players Association, blah, 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 blah. So Kobe Bryant at 50K MT, when like he doesn't have Hall of Fame limitless range. His speed is not elite. He doesn't have the greatest of releases. It's not terrible, but it's not that great. And there are so many cards for less that you could do all this same stuff with. I mean, like, every time 2K drops cards, the newer cards are always better than the ones they put out before. And this is true with this Kobe Bryant Pink Diamond. Look, there's a Galaxy Opal Kobe Bryant. There's a limited one, obviously, but those are just stupid overvalued. But we ain't even in that right now. This card for 50K MT. No go, bro. No go. I'm not paying for a card that I know 2K nerfed because they're trying to sell the Galaxy Opal when they were selling packs. The next card on this list, number 7, is Pink Diamond LeBron James. Look, this card, I don't know what's wrong with this card, but this card fucking sucks, man. Like, I don't like his release. He's kind of just drags ass. And like 2 or 3 people that I played with against him that had him, they all said the same thing. Bro, LeBron, he's just not, he's good, but he's just not great at anything. So if you're not great at anything, you don't, there's a better version of you. You don't have all the badges that you possibly should have, and it's a version of you the Miami Heat version. They're supposed to be the fastest version of LeBron. It was when he was in the major part of his prime. Yeah, no. Next on the list is number 6 is Pink Diamond Michael Jordan, and I feel the same way about this card. Is that, dude, it doesn't have any shooting badge besides catch and shoot, but you can get that in the diamond. We'll talk about that in a minute. It doesn't have Hall of Fame ankle breaker. I don't know. I just not a fan of these guys that I love in real life that were my favorite players growing up. The lower version tiers of them, it just doesn't do it for me. It's like, that's not him. I don't feel like I'm playing with Michael Jordan. I feel like I'm playing with somebody that's about to go out there and miss a game-winning shot for me, because that's what happens a lot of times. But yeah, this Michael Jordan 40 to 50K MT, no way, bro. Like, the Diamond Michael Jordan does the same shit for me. He has catch and shoot on Hall of Fame. He's got difficult shots. And yeah, I mean, and obviously this card is going to have more badges than the Diamond, but when I'm paying, what you're about to see I'm paying versus paying 40 KMT for this card, no thanks. You know, I would much rather have the equalizers of the diamonds. You're gonna get equalizers when playing with diamonds in Unlimited. I've never seen any difference playing with the diamond or the pink diamond. It's just like, you know, if you can't afford the Galaxy Opal version of these 3 cards, just go play with a diamond. Like, they're seriously just as good. And maybe even better, like the LeBron James, the young LeBron.
He's fast.
The young pink, or the pink diamond in his prime, 98 overall LeBron. Bro, you can't even outrun Draymond Green. So let's go. You see here, like, these cards are going to be pretty freaking cheap. We're not going to have any kind of, you know, you go out and spend. I think, like, at times they're like 3K, at times they're 2,500. At any time of the day, you could go out and you could snipe one of these cards for 1,000, 1,500 MT. I bought 4 LeBron diamond cards all at one time. They were right there. Somebody just put them up all for 1,400 MT. I got all 4 of them somehow. Like, no way that ever happens again. It was late at night, but like, yeah, I mean, I paid 1,400 MT for diamond LeBron. And yeah, I mean, like, look, there's G-Wave 3250. All these Kobe's for 2,000. Like, you know, there's no reason to pay that much. But obviously, like, if you're gonna, I would suggest if you're going to buy any cards on the auction house right now, like, you should probably be sniping them, because there's just way too many of them being put up. If you know what player you're looking to get, if you honed in on the filter for that player, dude, in 30 minutes, you would have a snipe for pay for half price. If you bought it and you didn't like the car, you could actually sell it back for nearly double what you paid for it, or triple, even way more. Like, dude, the auction house is so screwed up right now. So yeah, take advantage of this 2K mix up, whatever you want to, screw up, fuck up, whatever you want to call it, and go out and, you know, sell the cards that are rare out there, that are going for a lot, and invest in some of these new cards, or some of the cards that you've always wanted, whatever it is, but snipe them so that, you know, you can still have MT left over when they put out new cards. Because like tonight, they'll probably put out some new Galaxy Opals for everyone that wins an award, and whatever else they decide is relevant at the time that they can make money off of. At number 5, we have Pink Diamond Dave Cowens. And I'll tell you this right now. A center, he's a 6'9" center. He's really rare. I don't know what 2K did with the pack odds that week, but they were not letting cards come out of the packs, and this card slipped through, and not many on the auction house was going for 200 to 300K MT. Doesn't go for that now, but I mean, he's good, but like, he doesn't have the best of dribble animations, even like his speed boost. He's got really great defense. Like, it's a good card, but like, bro, if you're gonna pay this much for a Dave Cowens, like, just go ahead and get yourself a, you know, one of those big 7-foot Hakeem Olajuwon or something, Galaxy Opal, or a Marcus Gasol. I mean, this card's good. This card's good. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. I just don't feel like, you know, after playing with him, like, I feel like he was good for a little bit, but like, there's just something wrong with this card. I don't know what it is, but like, he's just not that good. Next up, we have number 4, Galaxy Opal Pascal Siakam. And this Galaxy Opal Pascal Siakam has 7 gold badges and 18 Hall of Fame badges. Just 2 more Hall of Fame badges than the pink diamond 98 overall Pascal Siakam. I want to go over the stats of this card, which they're not as good. He has a 97 open shot 3 on the other card. He has an 80 on the move and a 77 on this card. He does not be able to speed boost. He does have one good thing that I saw is his defense with a lateral quickness, maybe just a little bit higher on this card. But like this card is, I don't know what the price of this card is. I could not tell you, except for I think it's over 80K, which is crazy because like, dude, that 98 Pascal Siakam, I have sniped it twice for under 5K MT, and it has, like I said, it has a better 3-ball. It's almost nearly 100 total stats throughout the whole card, better than this Galaxy Opal. And this is big. It is the only Pascal Siakam card in the game that I know of that looked on 2K19 Central that actually has 3-point plays. They're going to be able to cheese it up with that 98 card, run some 3-point plays, and all the other plays that this card has. But this card can't run them. So, yeah, you just look through here. You can see the stats. You can see 17 Hall of Fame badges. The other one has, does the other one have 17 or 18? It may have 19. I don't know. Anyway, this card is actually a Galaxy Opal. They just didn't want to give him one yet. Now, they're looking at having to give him another Galaxy Opal card because, like, of how they've actually released content this year. It just doesn't make much sense. But, yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, KYRIE, and it has better reaction time. The other one, the Galaxy Opal is at 85. What? How in the hell is that like possible that they actually did that to Pascal Siakam fans? Like, yeah, we don't care. Number 3, pink diamond, 98 overall, Damian Lillard. And look, here's the thing. I don't care what all offensive badges this card has. You cannot, I repeat, you cannot guard Galaxy Opals at point guard or Giannis or big ass small forwards or whatever, shooting guards, doesn't matter, with this little skinny motherfucker without any defensive badge. He's no Hall of Fame defensive badges. He's not locking up anyone. I don't care what his defense reads. It's not even any good. He's in the 80s. Not good. I mean, like, if you're trying to go on a budget, yeah. But this card, it's actually went down a little bit today, which is surprising me because it's usually like 60K MT. And so I had him up here when I wrote off the list. I had him this high on the list, and he might only be like 36K. I really don't know. He's somewhere between 35 and 60K MT. But yeah, I mean, so what I did was I went over here and looked, and I said, oh, well, this card is actually way more overpriced than him because look at this. Pink Diamond Jamal Murray, who is terrible on defense. He's 35K. 35K MT. I'm not going to bet on it. I don't even know if there's any left. But he has, you know, all the offensive shooting badges. But look at this. 91 on defense. It's terrible. He had like a 30 on something there. I don't know. No rebounding. His steal was a 31. What the? 41 on steal? Are you kidding me? Dude, with no way in hell you just give up, bro. Give up. We can't use that card. And just don't overpay for that. Dude, all day long, 5 to 10K, pink diamond point guard, just go that. Number 2 on the list is pink diamond Kevin Garnett. And for millions of reasons, this card is no good. He's slow. He has horrible ball control compared to all the other power forwards. And I know, like, ball control isn't the most important thing, but when you're comparing him to cards that actually have just as good, if not better, ball control, like, and can do all the same shit that he can do, like, yeah, it's not even a question. He has a bad release. According to some people, releases don't really bother me that much, as, you know, I don't shoot unless I'm open, but like 60 speed with ball, 89 lateral quickness, which is not terrible but he should be. The reason this card is nerfed is because they're coming out with another card. They're going to come out with another one of these cards. Galaxy Opal Kevin Garnett, probably later this week, but yeah, I mean, missing the Hall of Fame badges. He only has 11. Most of the 98 overalls have like 16 to 19, even on Dave Cowens. Like, how come Dave Cowens has 19 Hall of Fame badges? And fucking Kevin Garnett, who is, to me, I don't know. I didn't never see. I'm old, but I ain't that old. I didn't see Dave Cowens play. Like, Kevin Garnett's a better player. Like, so for the price of Kevin Garnett, like 50, 60K MT, At number 1, the most overpriced card in NBA 2K19 Myteam today is limited KYRIE IRVING Pink Diamond. And yeah, he has Hall of Fame pickpocket. He has Hall of Fame pick dodger. He doesn't have defensive stopper. And like, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to use a card that's this small that doesn't have that. Some of the other things that I've noticed about this card that I didn't really like is that he has Hall of Fame pickpocket. He's only 90 steal. He only has 90 steal. Like, I mean, I want someone with elite steals at the top of my lineup, and he doesn't have those. That's why I use Galaxy Opal Oscar, but it's another day for another story. He has 88 defensive consistency. So all these decent defensive stats, well, they're not even that good. They're 89. For 98 overall, the damn thing's almost a Galaxy Opal. It would have been a Galaxy Opal had they decided at that point they were going to put Galaxy Opals in the packs, but I think they just like changed their mind last minute or something. You can see this card. I saw one sell for 130k MT. There was one for buy now, but you know it's probably not available. Yeah, that's it. And the winners of all of this, and the cards that you should just sell right away if you have, are the limited Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron. I know, I'm crazy. They all have 99 on all the stats. They all have 30-something Hall of Fame badges. But like, unless you are someone that doesn't give a shit about MT or just likes dropping hundreds of dollars on packs, like one of these cards, if you have this in your collection or even in your lineup, that could fund the next 2 months of my team until 2K20 comes out. And for me, like, I would much rather have a couple million, maybe 10 million MT in the bank than be sitting on this card right here. See, I have 0 MT right now. I'm talking shit. I would love to have one of these cards, then I would have more MT. But yeah, if you have one of these cards, like, dude, I haven't used them. I don't know. But there are a lot of cards in this game that have really great stats that aren't actually all 99s, and I would just use one of those and have the MT to buy other stuff. But also, it is cool if you have those cards. But yeah, I mean, I just think that, like, why are there so much difference? Like, it's just crazy that they go for millions. Like, how do you get that much MT? It's crazy. You open a lot of packs, that's how it is. And there are a few people that can snipe up to there, but most people that have that much MT tonight. So lastly here, I'm going to leave you with this. I want you guys to tweet at me or comment below if you don't have Twitter, or if you just want to comment here and you don't want to tweet at me. Who should I keep? Should I keep Galaxy Opal James Harden, Pink Diamond Tatum, or Pink Diamond DeRozan? I really like this James Harden. I've been wanting it all year. I just picked it up today. I paid 110k MT for it. Is that a W? Is that an L? I don't really know. I do know that when we get Kevin Garnett, that the cards that are in these 20th anniversary sets, the prices of them are going to be going up because a lot of people, especially if they release new cards into the token market, a lot of people are going to want to get those cards that nobody else has, and to have 3,000 tokens so they can go get 4 of them, and, you know, Galaxy Opals anyway, and, you know, have pretty rare cards out there. I mean, like right now, they're not putting out any locker codes. Unlimited, you know, just not a lot of people are playing it. And triple threat, people are playing that and stuff. But like, dude, for me, that just gets boring. Just playing triple threat over and over and over again. Especially if I'm not getting a lot of good stuff on the boards. And, you know, some days it's good, some days it's not. But yeah, I mean, I really like all 3 of these cards. I know DeRozan's been around forever. For 15k MT, I got the DeRozan with the white Kobe shoe. My Jason Tatum has Diamond Contract and Diamond Jordan, the gray moving shot 3 lateral quickness shoe, so it actually gives him a 99 lateral quickness. And then the Harden, I don't have any kind of shoe or anything on it yet. It's just, yeah, I just bought it, so yeah. Let me know in the comments below, or like I said, on Twitter, who should I keep? Hashtag Harden, hashtag Tatum, or hashtag DeRozan, and that's at Carson Cruz, signed CARSYN and you know, in the message or the comment, explain why you think I should keep that player, or why not, or whatever. Tell me I'm an idiot for having any of them. All good with me. Yeah, I'm excited to play. I'm gonna maybe do a gameplay, something, you know, I want to do something like that where it's just like, comparing, you know, multiple cards at the same position, like, it's really hard to do that. Just, I haven't figured out how to quite do that to make it cool yet, but maybe just a video I can work on over time. But I want to do, like, you know, my, you know, top shooting guards in the game, and then do, you know, having that. But then I can't afford the really, really expensive ones, so it's hard to fucking compare all the cards because I can't afford some of them. But anyway, hope you liked the video. If you're new to the video, subscribe below. This is Carson Cruz. Later.